It's a very, very clean and smart little Audi 80. Hydraulic tap it there, but that'll go off in a minute. I've just started it up. It's just been parked at the back of the unit for a week or 10 days. Driven to the sale. Driven a couple of 100 miles or so to the sale, I would think. I've taken a picture of your VIN number down there. Under the bonnet is all really good. Arguably, I suppose you could say, sort of in Audi's heyday, really, or the back end of it, that's for sure. When they built a car that would do 20 years plus, and sure enough, they are, aren't they? They're like the German equivalent to the Nissan Bluebird, I suppose. They just keep going and going and going. Now, this car's been owned by the gentleman since 1992. So the car was bought when it was about 3 or 4 years old, and it's been in his ownership ever since. Now come to a time, I think, where his driving days, unfortunately, are numbered. But let's face it, I'm sure it did a real good run. So it's here with us to sell. There's a spare wheel there, jack, wheel brace. I assume that's going to be things like some spare wheel bolts. Still got the main agent supplying dealer there. 10-year anti-corrosion warranty, so there's nothing new now there, is there? I think they get 7 years now, don't they? And they sort of brag about it. And back in the day, Audi were doing 10. There's your build sticker that still remains intact. The boot lid edge and so forth is all as good as you're going to get. Main dealer number plates on still. Really good on the shuts. Lovely inside. Showing 81,900 miles. I spoke to the son, and he's quite adamant that the mileometer reading will be correct, and I'm sure it will be, judging by the overall condition of the car. But you know our take on that. Common sense has got to prevail, and you've got to make your own mind up. Common sense, actual fact, says it's probably going to be right. I'm sure it will be, considering its pedigree. So I'll stand back and give you a little tour around. Incidentally, when I flicked the lights on just to get the mileometer reading and they all went red, that was quite a thing back in 1988-89. Quite a thing. You turned it on and it went red, and I can remember as a kid thinking, wow, yeah. Nowadays they're red, blue, whatever, aren't they? And it's all norm. But back then, to have a red display when everyone else was still sticking with white, and it had a nice display in there. There it is. Anyhow, I'll continue on and take some more photographs for you. She's in lovely order. Very genuine little car. Again, supplying dealer plate on the front there. What a lovely little car. So I'll take some more photographs. Oh, I forgot to say, we've got a month until our next auction, so there's a great big window for you to come down and have a look for yourself and see if it's one for you, see how nice it is. Just be sure and touch base with the office if you're going to make a purposeful trip, just in case. The crazy times at the moment, aren't they, with this COVID thing still hanging around and so forth. But I'm sure someone will be around to let you have a look.